On JT Learn, there's a new feature available to all teachers beginning today. The new feature is called JT Learn Feature Builder, and it's a web part which allows you to create common elements such as discussion boards, document libraries for student work, and surveys for student feedback quickly and easily. The feature builder does all the heavy lifting, performing such actions such as editing permissions, creating columns, and securing your libraries so you can focus on using JT Learn, not on managing it. To get started, go to your teacher site, Site Actions, Site Settings. Under Site Collection Administration, choose Site Collection Features, and activate the JT Learn Feature Builder web part. Once activated, you can go back to your teacher site, edit your page, put your cursor in the area that you want to place the Feature Builder web part. In this case, I'll choose to put mine below the paragraph. Go to the Insert menu at the top of the page, choose Web Part, then Custom and JT Learn Feature Builder. Click Add. Once Feature Builder is on your page the way you want it, click Save and Close at the top of the page. And you're ready to begin using JT Learn Feature Builder. As you can tell from the Feature Builder itself, there are 3 required elements or steps you must complete whenever you create any item. There's also an optional feature where you can configure additional settings, and these settings will vary based on the element you're creating. There are 3 elements that you can create: the discussion boards that students will participate in, document library for students' work. This would be for a Dropbox for students to submit the resources to you, and a survey for student use. In this example, I'll choose to create a document library for student work. And in step 2, I'll give this a name. In this case, I'll call it a Dropbox. Next step is to decide which sites to create this Dropbox or this document library on. I have the option of choosing to do this at the course level or at the period level. It's up to me. In this case, I'm going to do my document submission for my students at the course level, so I will choose both of my courses that I'm teaching, Biology 1 and Physics 1. I could optionally choose to do each period as well, but I won't do this for this case. In the optional area for document library, I currently have the option to display this on the quick launch, which will, once created, show a link on the left-hand side to my document library. I'll leave that on by default. And then I can choose to add 1 or more columns to this document library. Since I'm doing this at the course level, the period column might make sense so that students can tell me what period they're in when they submit their work. Feature Builder will set up this column, populate it with a default set of periods, and add it to your column or your document library without you having to do anything. I'll click on Finish. JT Learn Feature Builder will process the request and report back to me on the outcome. In this case, I can see that it was successfully created, and it tells me which sites it was created on. By clicking on one of these links, I'm brought to that course site page, and I can see the Dropbox on the left-hand side. If I click on that, I can see that this document library now has the period column. Any students adding work to this document library would be prompted for that period. Additionally, I see that approval status is turned on, so students will only see the work that they submit. You as the teacher will see all work that is submitted here. And if I look at the permissions for this library, I see that the student groups all have been given the contribute rights. All of those steps were previously done manually by the teacher, and today can be done by Feature Builder in one step. You can also go to my physics site and see that the Dropbox was created there as well, with the same settings and the same options. My students are ready to use these Dropboxes today, and we can move forward. Thank you for taking some time to learn about Feature Builder. We hope you use it and give us good feedback. Thank you.